Hey there, how y'all doing? This is Data, not really yet back on trail. I'm out on a training hike today with Mrs. Data.
Hello.
And we're just through a forest reserve out here in the western Chicago suburbs. But it's been about a week since I updated anybody, or maybe two. As you learned in my last video, I face planted on a mountain right by Hagerstown, Maryland, and I thought I should update everybody on how I'm doing. So here goes. So I came home after 19 days. Fell at the emergency room named Jimmy, a physician's assistant, put 9 stitches in my upper lip right in the middle of my face, and I had those taken out by my GP locally here in the Chicago area just a couple of days ago, and that doc says I'm fine to return to trail. I have a root canal scheduled for a couple of days from now to help replace the tooth that I busted out when I hit that piece of granite. But that root canal should be taken care of by the end of the month. So I myself, Data on Trail, will be back on trail on schedule on May 1st. I came off trail right near Hagerstown, Maryland. My last AT point was really very near the Pogo Memorial Campground. So sometime mid-morning on the 1st, that's where my journey will pick up again. Now this falling flat on my face did obviously have an impact on my schedule, because I hiked for 19 days, but this means I came off trail 11 days ahead of schedule, and I think I can still through hike this year, but I'm going to have to make those 11 days up a little bit at a time on each of the next sections. Mrs. Data and I have talked about this, and so if I'm out on one of these month-long hikes and things are going well at 30 days, I'll just hike a few days beyond that. But I am 11 days behind schedule, and my per day mileage was a little bit lower than I expected, so I'm probably more like 2 weeks behind schedule. But that's all. So the plan for the through hike will change a little bit. It's probably not going to be five separate lashes of 430 miles apiece. It'll probably be more like 6 lashes of 350 to 380, something like that. Does mean when I finish up at Springer late this year, or maybe even in January, I'll be hiking in the dead of winter. Looks like we got a water hazard here to get ourselves across. I think this is it right here. I did learn a lot on this hike about myself as a hiker, and some things about equipment choices that I'll make differently this time. But I'll cover those in a separate update video. Probably 2 videos. So I have a couple of weeks before I head back to trail, 3 weeks actually, and I'm probably only going to air 1 video a week like this when I'm out on some kind of a practice hike and updating you all about different things. But there will be some significant equipment changes, mainly because I'll be hiking in warmer weather, but that should lighten my pack load. And then I learned some things as a hiker that I'll probably try to cover, not just for sharing with you all, but also just so I remember. I would say the part of my plan that involved me doing a lash of several hundred miles and then taking a break for a month or so to recover, I'm really glad I settled on that plan ahead of time, because, you know, the injury aside, because it's pretty much healed up now, I can still feel how at 64 it will be good for my aging body to have had a month off to heal and relax, and also for me to try to remember the things that I learn each trip that make it easier to hike at 64. Things that I think you can only learn a lot of this stuff by actually getting out on trail for a while. So look for some update videos to be coming, probably once a week or so from here until April, until the end of April. Yeah. And then, again, I'll be back on trail May 1st for lash number 2. But this is me, Data, saying my through hike is still in progress. So, Mrs. Data hasn't demanded that I come home and stay yet, even though I cracked my face on the side of a mountain. So, I've only been off trail for a couple of weeks, and honestly, I'm missing it quite a bit now already, now that I'm healing. So, to all of those of you out there still hiking, you got this. Just keep going for it.